Hey everyone, welcome to Installation 00. This is a new mini-series that I'm calling the Armory. Every weapon, human, Covenant, Forerunner or otherwise, will be given its own video with an analysis of the weapon's primary features, functions, specs, strengths and weaknesses, and general information from the lore that you may or may not currently know. So what better weapon to kick off this mini-series than the legendary MA5B Assault Rifle? The MA5B Individual Combat Weapon System, abbreviated MA5B ICWS, or more commonly known as the Assault Rifle, is an air-cooled, gas-operated, magazine-fed, single-fire bullpup rifle produced by Miss Ria Armory, and is a standard-issue service rifle for the UNSC Marine Corps and the Navy. To break down those features, air-cooled is the most common method of cooling for weapons. Much higher rate of fire 20th century weapons needed liquid cooling to keep the barrel cool to avoid bursting from heat and pressure. However, since the end of the 20th century, manufacturing has been sophisticated and precise enough to create weapons that can be air-cooled with little to no risk of barrel failure. This makes the system lighter and simpler and thus less prone to problems in the field of battle. In gas operation weapons, a portion of the high-pressure gas from the cartridge being fired is used to power a mechanism to dispose of the spent case and insert a new cartridge into the chamber. This is the primary method for self-reloading weapons. Select Fire demonstrates the assault rifle's ability to be able to be fired in different firing modes. It can be selected to fire fully automatic or semi-automatic burst mode, and if the user is proficient enough with their trigger finger, single fire can also be achieved. A bullpup is a firearm with its action and magazine far behind its trigger group. This configuration permits a shorter overall weapon for a given barrel length. This maintains the advantages of a longer barrel in muzzle velocity and accuracy while improving maneuverability and reducing weight. Measuring 34.9 inches or 89 centimeters in length and predominantly made of titanium alloy and ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene. The chassis of the weapon is extremely tough, and its short stroke and rotating bolt make the internal operating mechanics of the rifle very resistant to jamming and failure. The MA5B is designed for the toughest of situations, able to be subjected to elements that would otherwise jam and render a weapon inoperable. The MA5B has an attached electronic suite that provides information on rounds remaining in the magazine by means of a digital guided rail position sensor, compass heading, as well as several other housekeeping functions. The electronic suite is integrated along the top rail guard of the weapon. It can be outfitted with a number of modifications including sound suppressors, a grenade launcher or a standard issue flatlight, and more exotic ammunition types like shredder rounds. However, these modifications are only available by mission conditional requisition. It even has concealed iron sights. The MA5B's primary ammunition is the M118 7.62 by 51mm armor-piercing full metal jacket rounds. These rounds are designed to pierce body armor, so the rounds are reasonably large and surrounded by a molded jacket of either steel or titanium, which enhances its armor-piercing capabilities. The round has a hardened carbide ceramic tip and depleted uranium penetrator, and is also coated in steel or titanium over the shell. However, despite these advanced rounds, the damage done by a single round is very limited, made even worse by the rifle's low accuracy at long ranges. Although performing poorly against Covenant shields, the APFMJ round can tear through flesh very quickly. The MA5B in both offensive and suppressive situations remains one of the UNSC's most reliable weapons. When fired in short bursts or even single shots, there is a significant increase in accuracy, and the rifle's armor-penetrating ability makes it key for handling even the toughest of infantry, having the ability to kill an elite in about 45 rounds in close quarters. The rifle is effective at killing light armoured infantry at close to medium range, and a high rate of fire combined with the high ammunition capacity allows the user to spray the whole area with suppressing fire. In the hands of someone who can control their trigger finger, the MA5B becomes a deadly weapon in CQB. The MA5B is not without its disadvantages, the main disadvantage being its horrible accuracy when fired at range of more than 40 meters. At that range, enemy infantry may be hit by a few bullets or not by any bullets at all. The MA5B Assault Rifle performs poorly against energy shields unless firing on full automatic at close range without giving a shielded infantry time to recover. Overall, the MA5B is a tried and tested staple of the UNSC fighting force, and its resilience and overall reliability, as well as its firepower and adaptability, has solidified it as the go-to weapon for most frontline military personnel from the various task force arms of the UNSC. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel and like lore theories and Halo technology being analysed at insane levels of detail, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so next time I put a video out, you're told of the second it hits the shelves. Also, if you really like the channel, consider popping over to Patreon and give whatever support you can over there. It massively helps me out and frees up more time for me to put into this Halo content and other Halo related projects. Thanks again everyone, now go rest your brain.